I have got some really good news and some more good news. So first, the good news. We got a box. Boxes are always good. Always. Every time. More good news. I'm gonna be filming what's in the box, and then we're gonna be installing taillights on my car. Which, if you didn't figure it out, the taillights are what's in the box. I don't know if I needed to explain that, but yeah, taillights are in the box, okay? Yeah. One more thing I should actually note before I even start the video is that I've got this box about a week ago. I haven't even opened the box yet. Totally sealed. The worst thing that could happen right now is I open this box and there's the wrong taillights, which I don't think they are. They say Buddy Club, which is what the taillights I got, but that would be horrible. And I would still upload this video if they were the wrong taillights, just because I think that would be hilarious, because I waited so long to actually open the box and then it's just the wrong thing. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and film the unboxing, and then we're gonna go and get started with the actual video of me attempting to install the taillights on my car. So let's go ahead and get started with this unboxing. That didn't really work. Moment of truth. Did I get the wrong taillights? Oh my god. Good news, guys. Good news. I got the right ones. So obviously I got the Buddy Club. I got the Buddy Club taillights. I got the ones without the orange. The whole point of this was to get rid of the orange. Same thing. Got the other one on the other side. And I'm gonna go ahead and take a wild guess and say that this is my hyper flash relay, which it is. And we'll get more into this little box later on in the video. It'll explain a lot more on what this is, and I will go into great depth on this little box right here, because this plays an important role in your taillights and also in your blinkers and your headlights and any kind of LED you replace on the front, on the outside of your car. But we'll go more into that later on in the video. You gotta love these directions. Please remove the luggage compartment floor mat. Please remove the floor finish plate. Please remove the luggage compartment trim cover. They say please after everything. Please remove the 4 nuts. Please remove the guide and the original tail lamp. And we're definitely gonna want these tail lights up to twinkle mode. Oh god. Japan, you funny. And really quick before I start today's video, I feel like I owe you guys an explanation as to why I haven't uploaded in probably about a month now. The reason behind that is because I haven't actually had the drive to make a video. When I get a new part for my car, definitely gonna be making a video, no doubt about that. But whenever I am just doing my day-to-day life, there's nothing really to actually video. So unless I have a really good reason and I'm really feeling it and I really want to make the video, I'm definitely going to film it. Anything that I do with my car, I'm going to be filming it. Don't worry about that. But if I'm going out to take pictures of my car and I'm not feeling like making a video, I'm not going to make a video about it because I'm not feeling it. But that's the reason why you guys haven't seen a video from me in a while. I do apologize about that. But I am going to be trying to upload more consistently as the time goes on. Hopefully I'll be making more money to get more parts for my car so that way I can film that. And I will be filming anything that I do with my car, whether that be just replacing my floor mats or just an LED bulb. Just because I kind of want every single thing to be documented. I want it all to be on my YouTube channel. So that way you guys can see the full transformation. I can see the full transformation of my car from completely bone stock, everything bone stock, to what it is going to become and the potential that it has to become what is even more of my dream car than it already is. So I think that is awesome to do, and I'm going to continue doing it. And I will vlog and film every single thing for it. It might not always be a tutorial, but it will be an install video or a vlog or some kind of video. But anyways, thank you guys for watching, and let's go ahead and replace these taillights. So really quick, a few things that you guys are going to need to do this install is a flathead screwdriver, Phillips head screwdriver, and we'll get to that later on in the video on why you need that, and a size 8 wrench. And that's basically all you need. Really easy install, hopefully. So we'll find out. So for the first part of this vid, we're actually going to be replacing the taillights. There's one more thing that we have to do after we do the taillights, but I'm going to do the taillights first. So first we need to go ahead and get everything out of our way, which would include the floor mat, or the trunk mat. And then we need to get rid of this stuff. I'm going to take this completely out, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it, and I'm going to explain why I do it. Mainly because I just don't want to crease any of this and ruin it. I like to keep everything nice and good looking. So what you're going to do is go ahead and take out the trunk mat, and I'll show you how to get off these little clips, and I'll show you exactly how many and where they all are. Alright, now to get these panels out of the side of your car, you have to take off these clips. So there is one right here. There is one back here, which I'm using my flashlight, so work with me. There's one above that. That's 3. And then 2 back there. So a total of 5 altogether. And I'll show you guys how to actually take those out. It's really easy. Also guys, please keep in mind that I'm doing this for absolute car noobs like myself. So if some of this stuff just seems so basic, it's because it's for like car noobs like me. So if you find that boring, then I mean, you're more than welcome to click off. But if you want to sit and listen to my awesome commentary, you can do that too, so yeah. Okay, to get these little clips off, it's really easy. Flathead screwdriver, there's gonna be a little clip right here. You just kind of stick it in there like, okay. Just kind of stick it in like that, pop it out, then you go under it, the bigger part, and just prop it right out. And then you lose it, and then you don't get to finish what you started. Great, so basically just do that with all those clips, and then you can take out that big little thingy that's stuck on the side of your car that's hiding the bolts you need to get to get to your taillights. Grammar bad, sorry, much sorry. Okay, also store these in a safe place. I'm telling you guys, you can lose these things. They're black and small. Black small things disappear. I was gonna try to make a joke, but I can't. But yeah, just keep track of these things. Once you get all those clips out, you're gonna wanna go ahead and take this thing off, which is really easy to do. There's 3 clips, one here, one here, one here. I'm gonna show you guys really quick. So one right here, and one at the very end right here. Same way, just take them out, just pop them right out. Do that next. Once you get those clips out, you're just gonna pull up. So you're gonna get under here like this, and then just kind of pull it up. You gotta give it a little bit of force, or else you're not gonna be able to get it out. Don't be afraid to get, kind of actually yank it a little bit, but it should just pop right out, and this is what it looks like when it's out. Then just put this aside for now, because we're gonna install it back later on in the video. And now we should be good to go ahead and take out that side mat thing. So you just pull it out really easily. Okay. And yes, I remember now. There's a clip that you have to take off, and I'm gonna show you how. Really easy. I'm gonna just take this off. Okay. There's gonna be a clip. Turn on the brightness here. Clip right here. You just push this little white thing down, and you just pull it out. Ah, finally. Okay, and then that just comes right off. And you just kind of put that aside, and you can take this out now. Voila, easy. All right, now we can actually go ahead and take the taillights out. You have 2 white clips that you got to take off first. Once you take those off, you'll be able to unscrew all this. There's 4 of them, and then you should be able to, after you take out the clip right here for the taillights, you should be able to just pull them out and then you can put in your new ones. So let me show you guys how I do that really quick. I think these you just pry off. Alright, so this is going to be my first attempt to get those little white things off the screws. No guarantees I'm going to get it that easily. Okay, I almost bust my hand open. Oh, okay. I figured it out. It's actually not that bad. Let me show you guys what I did. So there's a little tiny clip right here, right in the beginning, right in this little gap that you see. You'll see it when it's on there. But just get a flathead screwdriver right behind that and then just kind of pry it outwards. So flathead, just kind of, yeah, like that. And then that should just pop right off really easily. And yeah, so like I said, car noob, okay, working on it. Alright, should be the same deal with that other white clip. We're gonna go ahead and take that one off and then we should be able to actually start unscrewing things and stuff. This one's a little more difficult, it's like way in the back, so. Okay. Again, just pry it off with the flathead. It may kind of seem like it's not gonna go up first, but then once you actually, you know, force it, you just gotta force it, you know? Oh, yeah, force it out. You just gotta force it. Always remember, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Let's do this. In fast-paced montage style. Jesus, that was hardly even on there. Holy shit. I didn't even have to use this thing. Okay, anyways, back to the fast montage stuff. Okay, so now that the 4 screws are all out, we are ready to go ahead and unclip the old stock taillights and put in the new ones. Really easy. So if you're smart and you want to save your hands, use a flathead screwdriver to push this little tab right here down and then press out, and it'll just clip and it'll unclip right out and not destroy your hands like it did with mine at first before I got smart and used a screwdriver. And once that's unclipped, you should be able to pull your stock taillights right out. So let's do it. I'm actually gonna go ahead and use this time to just kind of wipe up and clean in this area. Just to get it nice and neat, you know. Keep it clean, keep it clean. Alrighty, looking good. I think it's actually time to go ahead and equip my car's new booty cheek to where it belongs. Let's make it happen. So before I go ahead and put this taillight in, I need to make sure that I have the sequential feature set on. I'm pretty sure it's going to be the circle pressed in to activate the sequential feature, aka the twinkle effect. So hopefully we get twinkles. Looking forward to it. God, I'm so excited. Okay. Before I continue any further, I'm going to go ahead and test, make sure that it lights up okay and all the functions are working the way they're supposed to be. Well, it looks like they're working, which is awesome because they look fucking amazing. I just got to put the other one on so that way I can really get a good test. So camera battery is about to die. I'm going to go put that on the charger, mess around with just this one for now, and then I'm going to go ahead and install the other one in a few minutes, and I'm going to film that one, of course, installing that. And then what I'm going to do after that, I'm going to film when they're both installed. So we'll see how it all looks. I'll film something for it all to come together. You'll see what I mean in a second. So I had to go and actually put my battery on the charger because my battery on the camera died because I've been filming so much today. But anyways, Gonna go ahead and show you guys the taillights compared to the stock taillights and let you guys see the difference. I'm gonna run, first I'm gonna turn them on and show you that. And then what I'm gonna do is, oh geez, that's bright. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just put the hazards on and show you what they look like compared with the hazards on with each other. So give me 1 sec and check it out. I am so stoked on how that looks. That looks fucking awesome. So I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one. Just something I noticed when I was doing the, when I was screwing on everything. Make sure you tighten the nuts on your taillights all the way. You want to get those nuts nice and tight. Just because it felt like it wasn't on all the way, but now that once you tighten everything up, it kind of just sucks it on. And everyone likes to, you know, have good fitment. So it's on there now. It's really good. It fits really nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and put all the clips and everything back onto this one that I just installed, and then I'm gonna go ahead and install the other one and let you guys see the end result and give you my final thoughts on when everything's all together. So at this point in time, both taillights are fully installed, and whenever you're putting your mats back in, don't forget to plug this back into this, or else you won't be able to use your function on your keys to open up your trunk. Alrighty, you guys have one last step before you actually go and start using your taillights, and that is replacing your hyper flash relay, which I will go into depth here in just a second on how to replace it and what it is and why you need to do it and what it does. So let's go ahead and go back to the car and get this thing all settled in there. This is probably one of the most hardest things to get out, and I'm gonna say that now. And I've been on the forums and everything on looking up how to get it out, and I figured out my own way to get it out, different than some other people's ways to get it out. And I'm gonna show you what I think is going to be the best method to get this thing out from, and it's gonna save you from destroying your hands. And it's a little more time consuming, but it is still fairly easy to do. So if I can do it, anybody can. So let me go ahead and get this thing going here. And this is also what you're gonna need your Phillips head screwdriver for, so go ahead and grab that now. Okay, so the first thing you might be asking yourself is, what is a hyper flash relay and why do I need to replace it? I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna turn my blinker on, and notice how fast that's going. That is not the normal rate, and not only that, it's not even doing the sequential blinking. So we're going to fix this issue by replacing a hyper flash relay. That is what this little guy right here fixes. So let's go ahead and replace it, which it's going to be really difficult to get because it's stuck up in here under your steering wheel. It's fairly difficult to get. I'm going to show you the best way that I think is to get it. First step is you got to get this little thing off. There's a hole right here, and if you have big fingers, you might be able to get a screwdriver in there. But if you just pull it, this comes right off. And then you gotta get access to this screw right here, and go ahead and just unscrew that screw. This is just so you can get this panel under your steering wheel off, so that way you can get access to the hyper flash relay. And then you can actually start to pull this part off. You just pull it downward. It just kind of comes off. Then there's one more screw that you have to get right under your dash, and then you'll be able to actually pry this whole entire thing off, and then access to your next thing that you need to take off. Okay, screws out, and now you should be able to actually pry this thing off. And there we go. Next, we're gonna take off this metal pan thingy majigger bobber. I don't know what it is. We're just gonna take it off. Size 10. 2 bolts on each side. Just undo those. Okay, now see that little box right there? That little gray box? That is the box that you're gonna be replacing. Usually it's stuck up in your dash, further up in here. There are many ways to get it down. I'm gonna show you guys how you actually get it out, or how I got it out at least. It's gonna be plugged up to a wire as well. You just have to push this clip in. There's a white clip. Just push this in and then pull, and it'll come right out. Just use a screwdriver to push the white clip in, and then with the screwdriver just press that way, and then it'll come right out. So, in a nutshell, this little white clip is going to be attached to this thing like this, and it's going to be stuck in a metal sheet under your dash, and it's going to be in a hole. So it's going to be kind of hanging up like this. And the goal is to get this whole entire thing out, the hyperflash relay with this clip attached to it. How do you do that, you ask? It's really easy actually if you think about it. This little clip is what's holding it in, the metal part. If you actually just kind of twist and pull like this, basically, you just have to kind of twist it and pull it out. That is the best way I know to get this thing out. And then you have to get the white clip off of this clip just by pressing down on another little white clip that's attached to it. That is how you do it. This just goes to the new relay. Just take it off the old relay and just push it on. So, just like that. And now what you're gonna do is attach the wiring back up to this and then stick it right back in that same hole that you pulled it out of. Okay, and now I'm on my phone because my card on my camera is full. So once you attach this white clip to this, which I'll focus, plug it back up to the same wiring harness you got it from, which is stuck right there. So this black piece goes into that piece, you stick this in here, and then there's a little white hole right there. That's the hole I was talking about. This white clip's gonna be stuck in that hole. In order to get it out, you just gotta kind of twist it and pull it until it pops right out. Then you unplug the wiring, and then you get the white clip off of the hyperflash relay. That is how you do this in a nutshell, the easiest way without destroying your hands. So I know everyone was all over the forums on how to get this thing out. That is probably the easiest and best way. No one that I've seen was explaining this on how to get this out better than what I just did. So hopefully this will help a lot of people out whenever I upload this. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and attach this all back up, put it back in my dash, and then we'll be finished, hopefully. So just 1 second. Now we just got to put everything back the way it went. And then you're done. You have installed your taillights, and I've installed mine, which they look fucking amazing. Love them so much. That's going to conclude today's video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this was useful to a lot of you out there. I hope this was entertaining. Please follow me on Instagram for more. I'm definitely going to be uploading a lot of pictures for this one. And subscribe for my next video. And who knows what will be next. Definitely going to be filming it, whatever it is. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll see you next video.